Hey, this is CrazyIvan. I have Biff Saxon on the phone.
Hi, it's good to be there with you.
hmm And now I know you just got off the tour of the U.S. How was that tour?
That was a great tour, actually. We thought it was great. Had a lot of fans come out to see us, and yeah, I mean, most of the shows were really, really great, actually. It was a really good surprise. In fact, they've asked us to go back in April, so we'll see what happens with that.
If you come back in April, make sure you hit the Southeast.
Yeah, I think the idea is to hit the places we didn't hit on the last one. You know, like well, sort of Florida and the southern states, things like that.
Yeah, well, I'm located in Florida, and if you guys come down to like Orlando or something like that, I'll come out to the concert.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about. I don't know if it's going to work, but that's what they're trying to put together.
Okay. With the new album coming out, what made you decide to do an unplugged and orchestrated versions of?
Well, it's not really unplugged. It's just a mixture of all sorts of things. I think we had a lot of projects in the pan, in the pot, and I just had the idea of, instead of doing one specific album like orchestrated or acoustic, I just thought we could put an album together that was really interesting and mix it up a bit,
Okay. And of all the songs on the album, which is your favorite to do?
Well, we haven't really done any yet. Obviously, we're going to be starting touring next year on this album, so we haven't really done any orchestrated songs. We've done Frozen Rainbow live, and we've done other things, but I think all of them are interesting, so we really like recording all of them, really. I mean, obviously we've re-recorded most of them, different vocals and different things, and with an orchestra on there,
Okay. Is there any songs you wish you could have been able to do on that album?
There's always a few that we could have done. People are asking why we didn't do, 747 or Princess of the Night. I mean, we tried those songs with orchestrated and with acoustic, and they just didn't sound great, I think if you're going to do these things, that you have to get it right. Because if you don't get it right, it can be a bit of a mess,
Yeah. Is there any other plans for like new material coming out after this new album and tour?
Well, we've more or less started writing. We've had a week, and the boys are, we're all doing stuff at our studios at home. So, yeah, keep our fingers crossed. We might have something together, at the end of January, maybe.
Okay. Did you think that Saxon would have the staying power it has over the years?
No, not really. I think we lost a bit of the power in the late '80s, as did a lot of bands. But I think we brought the power back again. I mean, we're at the top of our form again at the moment. So we're just cruising, really. Making every day count.
Mm-hmm. And where do you see the band going forward from this point?
Well, obviously we're doing a lot of shows. I mean, we really go year by year, really. We don't really make too many plans, too far in front. But, next year we'll be doing, obviously we're doing a tour with our mates Motorhead of Europe and all the festivals across Europe in summer. Obviously maybe another tour in April. So, we're just trying to put a few ideas together, and maybe the next album will come out 2015. Let's see.
Okay. Now I know on the last tour that you did, you had Fozzy and the Atlanta band Halcyon Way. How was touring with those guys?
It was great, actually. Both bands were cool. Halcyon Way, obviously on first, so they were pretty cool. They didn't complain at all and just got on with their gig. I think the show was cool. I mean, different sort of audiences, but it all worked really well. I mean, obviously Halcyon were a bit more sort of more hardcore prog, I suppose, and Fozzy's Fozzy's a little bit more I would say modern metal than we are, and it all worked really well, I mean, we liked the tour. It was great.
Okay. And how do you feel about fans getting tattooed with the name Saxon or a copy of the albums on themselves?
Well, we've just started a competition on Facebook today. In fact, 2 hours ago, and it's called "Show Me Your Saxon Ink." I think if if people want to do that, then that's fine. It's better than having sort of your girlfriend's name on your back and then she dumps you. So so I quite like it. There's some fantastic tattoos out there. Not just of Saxon, but of all bands really. But we have quite a few.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to thank you for the interview, and